Genre is hard to define. There's a lot of blurred lines. In this video, we'll look at the most streamed album of every relevant genre on Spotify. Pop. The most streamed pop album of all time is Divide by Ed Sheeran, with a total of 14.2 billion streams on Spotify. The album was released back in 2017. It was the most streamed album for a long time, until it recently got passed up. The album has some of the most streamed songs on Spotify, like Shape of You with 3.7 billion streams, Perfect with 2.7 billion streams, and Castle on the Hill with 1.2 billion total streams. Rock. In the rock realm, the most streamed album is AM by Arctic Monkeys, with a total of 8.4 billion streams on Spotify. This 2013 album has only increased in popularity as time went on. It has Arctic Monkeys' most streamed songs, like Do I Wanna Know with 2 billion streams, I Wanna Be Yours with 1.7 billion streams, and Why Would You Call Me When You're High with 1.5 billion streams. Hip Hop. Even though Drake is the king of Spotify, the most streamed hip hop album is Hollywood's Bleeding by Post Malone, with a total of 12 billion streams. Post also holds the top 2, with Bear Bongs and Bentley coming in at number 2. The album has some huge singles, like Sunflower with 3.1 billion streams, and Circles with 2.3 billion streams. R&B. For R&B, The Weeknd takes the crown, with Beauty Behind the Madness, with a total of 8.8 billion streams on Spotify. Starboy has more streams, but it's more pop than R&B. The 2015 album is a sonic journey, with chart-topping hits like The Hills with 2.1 billion streams, and Can't Feel My Face with 1.6 billion streams on Spotify. Country. Shifting into the country genre, the most streamed album is Dangerous, the double album by Morgan Wallen, with a total of 4.7 billion streams. This 2021 album is the longest yet, with a track list of 30 songs. It also featured hits like Wasted on You with 599 million streams, and More Than My Hometown with 442 million streams. EDM. In the electronic dance music scene, the most streamed album is Collage by The Chainsmokers, with a total of 5.4 billion streams on Spotify. It is a 5-song EP with huge songs like Closer with 2.7 billion streams, and Don't Let Me Down with 1.8 billion streams on Spotify. Folk. For the folk genre, the most streamed album was, as you could have guessed, Folklore by Taylor Swift, with 6.9 billion streams on Spotify. K-pop. K-pop has been exploding in popularity in recent years. The most streamed album from the genre is B by BTS, with a total of 3.5 billion streams. BTS is the most streamed act in K-pop, with 37.5 billion streams accumulated on Spotify. Alternative. In the alternative genre, the most streamed album is When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go by Billie Eilish, with 10.5 billion streams on Spotify. You can argue it's pop, but it's more alternative. Reggaeton. For reggaeton, the top album is the most streamed album of all time, Un Verano Sin Ti by Bad Bunny, with a total of 15.4 billion streams. Afrobeats. For Afrobeats, the breakout star Rema's Raven Roses leads the way with 2.1 billion streams on Spotify. Reggae. For this classic genre, the most streamed album on Spotify is Exodus by Bob Marley and the Wailers, with 2.4 billion streams on Spotify. Regional Mexican. And in the trending genre Regional Mexican, Genesis by Peso Pluma is the most streamed album on Spotify, with 3.4 billion streams on Spotify. Thank you. Like and subscribe.